Panthertown Valley is a 7,000-acre recreational area in western North Carolina. Sometimes referred to as the Yosemite of the East, it attracts 35,000 visitors per year who come to go hiking, backpacking, sightseeing, and for a few, trout fishing. On my first day of fishing here, I plan to explore Panthertown Creek. There are two main trailheads to access this area. The best one to use depends on from which direction you are arriving. Both give good access to these streams with a hike of just a mile or two. Here you see Panthertown and Greenland creeks converging to form the beginning of the Tuckasegee River. These are the three main trout streams in the Panthertown Valley. The main fish in all these three streams is the southern Appalachian brook trout. They are protected by catch and release single hook artificial flies and lures regulations. As you can see, there were a lot of hikers passing through. I also saw a lot of people camping in the forest. This good-sized brook trout would have been an easy target if I could only have gotten a cast out, but there were branches all around me, so I had to be content with capturing it on film only. Here I get teased by a group of small brook trout that kept smacking my flies but would not get hooked. I don't know if you can hunt deer here, but I know you cannot hunt bear. This area is a sanctuary for black bear. The next day, I returned to fish Greenland Creek. Greenland is slightly larger than Panthertown, and I think it has a few more fish in it. Aside from the rhododendrons, both creeks are more typical of what you might find up in Michigan or northern Wisconsin than North Carolina. They are mostly slow with a sandy bottom, a slight tannin color, and lots of woody debris. The fish here are difficult to sneak up to without spooking them, The tight quarters limits the angler to short casts. This makes catching fish a real challenge. After fishing this spot, I noticed a brook trout came out to feed. This is one of those tight spots where you usually have only one well-placed cast to catch the fish. I made a good cast and I had a bite, but failed to set the hook.
Oh shoot, I missed him. He had it in his mouth and I missed him. Oh, it's so upsetting. It was so close, so close.
On my third day in Panthertown Valley, I fished the Tuckasegee River. To do so, I had to take a different set of trails. There are 30 miles of designated trails and hundreds of unmarked trails. Each year, people become lost in this area. The trail system did not show up on my Garmin GPS. Twice I got lost and had to spend a while retracing my steps. You should also be on the lookout for snakes. The Tuckasegee starts out slow and placid, but soon transforms into a whitewater river with plenty of waterfalls and plunge pools. This is part of the reason for the area being designated as a Blue Ridge National Heritage Area. This was my third day of fishing, and I had not yet caught a trout. I was hoping the trout drought would soon end.
Very colorful brook trout on the Coachman butt fly. Very nice fish.
That brook trout was about 9 inches, which is a really good size for this region. In here we have a most interesting waterfall. The currents seem to be zigzagging in a multitude of directions.
Ooh! Oh, there's a nice one. That was a nice fish. Nice one.
One of the keys to fishing here effectively is to find the many spur trails that lead from the main trail to the stream. These trails can be difficult to notice and even harder to navigate, but without them, reaching the water is often not practical.
Oh! Oh! Easy to get lost.
You come here in July, and no lie, there's going to be a lot of blackberries to eat. There's blackberries growing all over the place out here. Lots of blackberries.